One of the biggest aspects of Ayurveda is an ideal daily routine. And the purpose of an ideal daily routine is to minimize the inertia or the challenge the body has. And this helps us to prevent illnesses. So, one aspect of the ideal daily routine that I want to cover today is called tongue scraping. Now, the Center says that according to Ayurveda, this simple practice is a direct way of removing toxicity from your physiology. So it's something that can be done every morning when you wake up to remove toxins. You don't need to go on this big, you know, fast or big cleansing if you're doing small actions like this every single day. But it's not just people who are affiliated with Ayurveda that value tongue scraping. In fact, many dentists do. Personally, I had a dental hygienist in a program that I taught, and she was big on tongue scraping as something that she learned from that dental background. So Googled and found a website where a doctor put this on his page, and he chose 7 different reasons why somebody should use a tongue scraper. And the first one, and the most important, is that it removes bacteria. So it removes the stuff that's your body just doesn't need, and it's sitting there on your tongue. It takes it off, just like washing your hands. But the second reason would be that it increases the sense of taste. If your taste buds are covered up with a bunch of yuck, then obviously they're not going to be able to pick up new tastes. It also activates the organs. It removes excess debris from the tongue. It creates better digestion, which is an obvious thing. If you're tasting better, then your body is able to bring the enzymes and the acids that it is required to break down that food. It also removes bad breath, and it boosts overall health. So utilizing the tongue scraping activity each day can really do a lot of really great things. I mean, who wants bad breath? I can't think of a single person who would be like, yeah, please. So anyways, that came from the Wayzata dental website, and there will be a link in the description below the video for you to read more, because there's quite a bit on it. And so it was the same with the Chopra Center. There was quite a bit on the value of tongue scraping. And then my third final one is a research that was posted on Healthline. And essentially, researchers found that tongue scraping removed 30% more volatile sulfur compounds on the tongue than just using a soft bristled toothbrush. So they went on to say that if you brush your teeth and then you brush your tongue, that's better than nothing. But the best would be to use a device like this to help you remove those that excess sulfur compounds, they said, or bacteria or buildup on your tongue. So tongue scrapers come in various shapes and sizes. This is my favorite. It's the brand name is Dr. Tongue. I like the soft little handles, and I feel like the curve is just perfect for my tongue. So like I said, many different choices. Find what works for you. But in the actual practice of scraping your tongue, you would just stick your tongue out and drag this device down it. I'll show you real quick. Can't do it and talk at the same time. So here we go. And you might have seen that it wanted to pick up stuff. So regardless of how often I've done it, it's still going to come up with stuff on your tongue. You don't want to push real hard that you're damaging the tissues or the taste buds on your tongue. It just a gentle drag down your tongue is enough to pull off the buildup. And also, you might have noticed that I had wiped the tongue scraper before going again. Usually I would do this in front of a sink, and I would run water over the tongue scraper and clean it before moving on and before scraping my tongue the next time. So that's the basic principle. It doesn't take very long. You don't need to spend all day trying to get everything off your tongue, but removing the debris first thing in the morning is a very valuable way to prevent any bacteria from needlessly going through all of your removal system day after day after day. And it's just a great way to increase health and vitality in your life. Thank you for listening.